With the Ash Ketchum era of the Pokemon anime coming to an end, I'm here to discuss some theories and predictions for the new Pokemon anime, starting with the 11-episode series. So without further ado, everyone, let's get right into it. How's it going, everyone? My name is Nate, and welcome to my thoughts and predictions on the new Pokemon anime, starting with the Paldea region. And I'm very excited to get into this one. There's so many ideas that could come out from this. I'm excited for the future of the anime. If you don't know me well enough, I love the Pokemon anime. Pokemon Journeys, I think, was a fantastic series, despite it not being in the Galar region that much, but it was still nevertheless really cool. And I really enjoyed watching Ash and Go just travel the world and, you know, catching new Pokemon, and Ash becoming the world champion, which is, I knew it was coming. I knew something like this was going to happen in my lifetime. I didn't think it would be this soon. I thought they was going to go through to at least Generation 10 before they sort of considered Ash to become the world champion, or as he's been saying this whole time, become a Pokemon Master. He is now a Pokemon Master, so there's not a lot more for him to do. You know, he's made it in life. He's done what he wanted to do. Now it's time for him to settle down. So, as you've seen, there are two new characters in the Paldea region anime. We don't know what it's going to be called yet. Apparently it's just going to be called Pocket Monsters, but it's probably going to be called Scarlet and Violet, if anything. And the two new characters are called Liko and Roy. A lot of people have been saying this about the two new characters, and I'm going to stand by it as well, that the two new characters are Ash's children. Now, who is the mother? It's kind of obvious, isn't it? It's got to be Serena. It's got to be Serena. She was the only one that got the closest to really kissing Ash, as you saw. Obviously, it's still down to theory, you know, but she went up on her tiptoes. I'm sorry, but she did kiss Ash. Everyone was blushing. Everyone was all excited. Pikachu was making some daft old face. I don't know why he was making that face, but, you know, Pikachu is a crackhead. We all know that. So, starting tomorrow, there is going to be the start of the 11-episode series, which is just going to be featuring Ash, and we also know that it'll be featuring Brock and Misty, which is really nice. You know, going back to the old days, you know, when Ash and Misty was very close. I think they started off with a very toxic relationship, you know, with stealing the bike and everything. So what I'm thinking will happen is these 11 episodes, Ash will travel around every single region that he's been a part of, starting in Kanto, ending in the Galar region. I think he'll be visiting a lot of his old companions over the time. I don't think it'll be done in the order. I think he'll just go around the world basically in these 11 episodes, meeting up again with his old friends. You know, in the Alola region, you know, he has all of his Pokemon there in the professor's house. And as you know, they had a kid as well, which is really nice. Eventually ending up in the Kanto region, where he's going to see his mum again. I think we might actually get the answer to who his dad is as well, which is something I would love to see. I don't think we've ever actually been told who his dad is. There's been some close encounters. I'm a strong believer that his dad is Mr. Mime. And I know it sounds stupid, but I genuinely think Mr. Mime is his dad in a Pokemon. I think his dad might have died, and then his spirit was given to his Pokemon, which was the Mr. Mime. That's how I think it's going to go, but you never know. It could be anyone. It could be, for all we know, his dad could actually be Professor Kukui. I don't know. I mean, if he is, then damn, Kukui, man, you do better than that, can't you, mate? So Kalos is where Serena is from, and next door is the Paldea region, or at least as far as we know. Obviously, looking at the world map, we've got obviously Spain, which is right next door to France, which is where the Kalos region is based. So it sort of just makes sense in that in that mindset. I think that it will be that case, and the Paldea region is next door to the Kalos region. So it'd be nice if they have if they settle down in the Paldea region. I think that'd be really nice. So then we get a little bit of a flash about the Paldea region, but nothing too sort of game breaking until these two new characters come into fruition. I think that they will be getting their first starter. I think they'll also attend one of the schools in the Paldea region. I will go into which school in a different video, because it is something to do with possible DLC for Scarlet and Violet. So I'll go into that in a new video, but I think it will be in one of the schools in the Paldea region that they will be attending, and it will be sort of based around that. Similar to which in the Alola region, Ash was part of the academy that was in the Alola region, and yeah, something along those lines. So yeah, back to Liko. She's in the foreground, and she's obviously dead centre. Really, she's just there. And if you look at her eyes, her eyes are very, very similar, pretty much a spitting image of Serena's eyes, which does back up my thing that Serena is going to be the mum. So Roy's in the background, as you can see, and he is, I would say he'd be just as important as Liko, but I think that he would want to travel the world, meet new Pokemon, that sort of side of him, which sort of has Ash with a little bit of Ghost sprinkled in. You know, just he doesn't have like a specific goal. He just wants to see the world, which is kind of similar in a way to quite a few of Ash's companions. Really, they really just wanted to travel the world. So Pikachu has been the mascot for a very long time, and I don't think they can, as easily as a lot of people thinking, you know, Pikachu will stay with Ash, that's it, end of story, see you later, Pikachu. I don't think they could get rid of Pikachu that easily. So something tells me that Ash is going to give his Pikachu to his daughter, which is Liko, to basically protect them on their journey. And it'd be more of a, not a Pokemon that they use in gym battles and stuff like that. I think it'd be more of just like another companion, really. Doesn't really do the battles, just sort of protects them. I don't think Team Rocket will go. I think Team Rocket will know that they are the kids of Ash, and they are the new twerps, if you like. And I don't think Team Rocket's going. I think it would be absolutely stupid of them to get rid of Team Rocket, because that is kind of their staple, really. Without Team Rocket, it's not really Pokemon without Team Rocket. Like I've let it sink in a little bit now that Ash is going. I've let it sink in a bit, but it's a tricky one. But I don't really think Team Rocket will go anywhere. I think they'll still be around. I think they'll still do their normal shenanigans, and I think Pikachu's main purpose is just really as another companion, similar to which Ash had two companions in pretty much most of his regions. He had two companions. Besides, obviously, journeys, he had... I mean, actually, no, I was going to say that he only had one companion, which was Go, but then he also had... I can't remember her name now for the life of me. Everyone's going to be having a go at me in the comments, but the girl that was there as well, that was involved in quite a lot of episodes. I can't remember for the life of me her name. So around the girl's neck is a green gem, which is, I think, going to be quite important to this new series. I think that the gem is either the terrestrialization gem, which is found inside of the Terra Balls, or it could be somewhat in relation to the emerald linked to Rayquaza. As you know, in the initial trailer, we did see a shiny Rayquaza, which was pretty sick, and I really want to see how that comes in, because, you know, shiny Rayquaza is gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning, and I'd love to see that in the anime. Well, obviously we will, because we've seen it in the trailer, but what I mean is, like, I think that emerald is important. I think there's more to it than meets the eye, and I can't wait to see how they play that in, really. So I don't think Ash is finished. I don't think he's gone. We'll never see him again. End of story. I think Ash will be more of a cameo character, so he comes in here and there, maybe helping guide his kids through their journey here and there as well. I don't think he's gone. I think because technically he's the world champion, he has overtaken Leon. I think throughout the time that they're on their journey, I think Ash will be the one that is holding down his title as the world champion, and eventually we will see Liko battling her dad in the final, which will be pretty cool, and basically battling her dad in at his best. I think there'll be a few battles between Ash and Liko at some point, but nothing too strenuous. I think he'll just use his more basic Pokemon, similar to which Nimona did in the Scarlet and Violet games. Yeah, I don't think Ash is gone. I think his journey is at an end now, so his job now, after settling down, is basically holding on to his title as world champion. Which brings me on to Serena as well. Now, if obviously they've both settled down, had kids, so on and so forth, I think Serena, as her goal was to become the world's best coordinator, I think that is something she'll be doing. I think she has become, so in the meantime, become the world's best coordinator. So maybe she could become the new presenter of the coordinators, or maybe a judge or something. That could be something to do with her job and her role, obviously, whilst these two kids are out on their journey. So yeah, there's not really a lot more to this. I feel like they're the two kids of Ash and Serena. I think they're non-identical twins. I think that the 11 episodes will be Ash revisiting all these different regions that he's been to, and then sort of the last few episodes will be his sort of goodbye message, and obviously meeting up with Serena, and maybe they kiss again. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a nice kissing scene. I know it sounds really wrong, but you know, it'd just be nice, I think, in these 11 episodes. I mean, if you think about it, there is 8 regions Ash has been to, so it'll be those 8 regions, maybe one episode to do with the Paldea region, but nothing too expansive like the actual games. And then they'll settle down, and Ash and Serena will have their 2 kids. Obviously, in the background, they'll have their 2 kids. And yeah, I think that's what these 11 episodes might be about. You know, just revisiting old friends and settling down. And then the new anime will be set 10 years after they've settled down, and these 2 kids will be starting at their academy in the Paldea region, getting their first starters, and basically just going on a journey around the Paldea region. I don't know if they'll continue with those 2 characters for future regions, or if it's just solely for this region. It'll be a different shake-up, I think, if they have different new characters for every region. But I feel like that's pretty much it, you know, in terms of what I feel like is coming to the Pokemon anime. But I'm to be honest, I'm predominantly excited. I think it's going to be really good. If it's anything like Journeys, then they've definitely done the right thing. But I mean, look, it's a shame that Ash is going. I know a lot of you Gen 1ers are probably raging and punching your screens right now watching my video. But look, at the end of the day, Ash has been going for a very, very long time. Even though he still looks like he's a 10-year-old, but obviously he's not. But he's, yeah, I'm upset he's going to. I'm very upset he's going to, but I'm excited for this new series. I might do some reviews at some point on these 11 episodes. Obviously, I won't be able to react to them because of copyright issues, and I've done reactions in the past, which has ended up with me with getting like restrictions in different countries and stuff like that. But I will be watching it in Japanese when that initially releases, and I've got access to it. Then I'll be straight into it, so I don't get any spoilers, because this is a big moment for us Pokemon creators. It's a big moment for us Pokemon fans. It's huge. I mean, considering we're all used to Ash, it just feels weird that he's going. But again, I'm excited for this new region. If you've enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those push button notifications so you never miss a new video or stream from me. I've been uploading now. It's my first video of the year, and I'm really excited for this year of content creation. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. So again, you know what to do, everyone. And with that, I've been Nate. You've been great, and I'll see you in the next one.